Hey guys, Christian here, coming to you with a quick video on how to take advantage of this IDO and get tokens directly airdropped to you. Doesn't matter which country you're in, you don't need any whitelisting, no KYC involved. You're gonna get tokens directly airdropped to you by just participating in this IDO. First things first, I've been hard at work this week putting together the final touches on my private subscription Discord server. It's going to have everything you need, guys, including the calendar link that keeps you updated with the events, what's happening, all the IDOs, what's going on, so you don't miss another registration, whitelisting, or offering that's out there. Our high conviction plays, of course, so that you know which projects are going to 10x or more. Our average convictions, which we're looking at probably a 3 to 5x on average for those. And then our low convictions, which you don't even need to bother with. These things are probably not going to do very well. Also, too, all of the Launchpad tokens and bots that show exactly what the price is, so you can dollar cost average into your favorite Launchpads and get those allocations for every IDO that becomes available. If you're interested in joining the private Discord server, I'm going to open up founders subscriptions next week. Please make sure to check the link down below. Can you believe it? The MBS token is finally going to be here. At least that's what they're telling us this time. It was December 5th, then it was December 8th, and now it's December 21st. At least it's a couple of days before Christmas. So Tomas, I still owe you the $100 in MBS tokens, brother. So I will send those to you as soon as this becomes available. It's probably going to be on Radium, and I'm thinking FTX. They haven't announced it yet. It's going to be a centralized exchange. The other great news from this week is that the Sidus project launched. The IDO was a success. As you remember, it was offered at 0.0018 cent. It's actually up about 31x right now, with its all-time high being about 44x, so that's 4,000%. They raised $250,000 from the sale. As you remember, guys, it was offered on several different launchpads. I took advantage on the paid ignition launchpad and was able to get my allocation there. They do have a couple of upcoming projects too that I'm going to be hopefully invested in all three of these. MetaStrike, a really great project coming out here. A game, we'll go through it a little bit more next week. Then we also too have Ada Finance, a huge project on the Cardano blockchain. That's going to be offered here next week as well. And then lastly, we have Katana Inu, which is a meme game, but again, an NFT that is going to probably take off and add a lot of value. So we'll see how well that one does. And the launch price, as you can see, is 0.00075 cents. So again, we're going to try to take advantage of this. Even if it's $100, we'll see what the token ends up doing that first day after the IDO. So you can see here on paid ignition what has just ended. The Sidus one that we just spoke about, Cornucopias, that was up 10x and now it's close to 20x. And Solchix, which was about 6 to 8x when it opened up, and now it's actually come down to only about 3x. It was trading at about 13, 14 cents last time I checked. As you remember, that IDO was a nickel. Now let's dive into the main event, Astroport. How do you get your airdrop of Astro tokens? Very simple, very easy. I'm going to walk you through the steps right now. This initial DeFi offering, they're actually airdropping the tokens to everyone. Doesn't matter if you're in the United States, Zimbabwe, or any other restricted country across the globe. You'll be able to participate in this IDO. It is an automated market maker, an AMM on the Terra Luna network. And it's basically going to be the same thing as your Uniswap and your other types of AMMs and DEXs that are on other various blockchains that are out there. The nice thing about Astroport is that it's going to be much more than an AMM, and we'll get into that as we go through this project. First things first, guys, if you don't have any Luna tokens, you're going to want to get some. My favorite exchange for this is KuCoin. If you buy them on Coinbase, they're going to come wrapped, which Coinbase is basically saying they don't want to sell Luna tokens as they are. They feel that the SEC might try to regulate them. Therefore, they sell them on the ERC20 blockchain, which is a wrapped Luna. If you want to get something that's not wrapped, you can get it on KuCoin, or you can get it on Binance, or a couple of other centralized exchanges that are out there, or you can just get some UST as well, which is the stable coin that's associated with the Terra Luna network. Once you've purchased your Luna or your UST, you're going to want to get it into your wallet. I always choose the easiest, Chrome extension wallet that I possibly can find for every blockchain. For a lot of them, that's going to be MetaMask. For Luna, in this case, it's going to be Terra Station. You can add it directly to your Chrome browser, and at that point, you can transfer all your tokens from that centralized exchange right into your wallet and then have the use of them on all of these decentralized exchanges. You've got your Luna tokens or your UST in your wallet, and now you're ready to go. So let's go back to Astroport, and we're going to add liquidity. Once you add liquidity, you're going to connect your wallet. And once your wallet's connected, it's going to take you into this page right here. You're going to see how to help launch Astroport and get those Astro tokens airdropped directly to you. There's basically 3 phases, guys. We're in the first phase right now, in which case you can lock up your liquidity tokens, and then you can earn not only that liquidity yield mining interest rate percentage that you're going to get, but also the Astro token will be airdropped to you depending on how much you lock up and for the length of time. We'll go into that in a second. The second phase is going to be the Astro UST bootstrapping pool. That is going to give you your Astro tokens that you're airdropped. You can combine those with UST, and you can again lock those up for a certain amount of time, and depending on how much you do and how long you lock them for, you will get an additional bonus Astro tokens airdrop to you. One of the nice things about the Astroport IDO is that not only will you get your Astroport tokens airdrop to you, you'll also receive that yield premium that you would typically from any AMM or DEX that's out there. In this case, depending on the pair that you lock up, you can see some of the commissions right now on Terraswap are 14.27% for the Luna B-Luna pair, and then you've got the Luna UST pair, which is right now 76%. You can probably calculate that your commission APRs are going to be very similar to what is being offered right now on Terraswap. I know this can be a little bit confusing, but let's get a real world example. I'm going to take some money right now and lock it up inside of Astroport. So when we scroll down to the bottom of the page, we're going to see exactly what eligible Terraswap pools there are right now to provide liquidity in. In this case, we're going to go to the very top pool, the Luna UST LP, and we're going to provide liquidity. In this case, we're going to take 100 UST tokens and we're going to swap them into the equivalent Luna token. So you can see for my 100 UST, I'm going to get about 1.5 Luna token. We're going to hit the swap, and then bam, our transactions processed. You can see our 100 UST became 1.5 Luna token, and that was the fee, about a quarter associated with it. The next thing we're going to do is click on this provide tab. We're going to provide 1.5 Luna token, which is the equivalent of $99 of UST. We're going to provide that into our liquidity position. Bam, that's complete. And then when we're done, we're going to go back into Astroport. You'll notice in Astroport now, the lock LP token is now illuminated. You can see the other ones we can still provide liquidity to, but now that we have our LP token that's the Luna UST pair, we can lock our LP tokens in here and start earning our Astro airdrop rewards. So when we lock our tokens, we're given the choice of how much we want to lock. In this case, 100% of our LP tokens are going to be locked, and then we can lock them anywhere from 2 weeks, which will be January 3rd of 2022, all the way up to 52 weeks, so an entire year. That will be December 19th of 2022. You can see that our Astro rewards are going to vary depending on how long we lock these tokens. If we do it for the entire year, it's going to be 52.58 Astro tokens that we'll get as reward. If we only do it for the 2 weeks, we're going to get 13.92. Once we click on that lock liquidity, we're going to get this disclaimer. I have read and understand everything. We're going to click that, and I acknowledge that during my lockup, my tokens are not going to be available to me. So I'm going to click that as well. All right, we just did it. We're waiting for our receipt. Boom, it's successful. We've locked our Luna UST pair for 2 weeks, and we will earn our Astro airdrop rewards. As you can see, guys, phase 1 is just starting to roll down here, and then we're going to be in phase 2. Our Astro airdrop rewards will be sent to us on the, let's see, this is going to be the 20th, and then we'll be able to take that Astro UST pair and be able to lock those as well, earning us more Astro rewards. So that'll be awesome. And then we'll start collecting them 2 weeks from now on my initial airdrop, and then I've got a couple of other pairs there that I'll be getting shortly thereafter. So guys, I just wanted to make you aware of this. This is a great project on the Terra Luna system, and we're going to dive into our bonus section right now, and you'll get to see what's happening in the metaverse on Luna. But before we do, make sure that you have already smashed that like button, hit that subscribe and that bell notification as well. So guys, diving into the Lunaverse, this is the metaverse project right now that's being developed on Luna. It is cool. It's actually a replica of the Earth. You can get San Francisco, New York City, Barcelona, Madrid, Paris, London, wherever you want. You can own a piece of the Lunaverse. The IDO is coming soon, and you can participate in this if you would like. I'll give you the link down in the description below to their whitelisting. You can get whitelisted for this project right away. They have a Gleam program going on, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Here's their Gleam Lunaverse whitelist allocation lottery. You can come to this page. You can do all of the tasks associated with it. You've got about 20 days to go. And once you're done with it, you'll be able to hopefully win your lottery slot and be able to participate in the Lunaverse Metaverse IDO project. We're just about to wrap up this video for today, but before we do, want to make sure that next week, I'm going to go through the top 10 launch pads, how you get your guaranteed allocations on those, and also too, my extra special IDO is going to be previewed next week. It's going to be on the Avalanche blockchain, and I'll show you how during their previous launch, they had projects that were getting 26,000% APY. That's right. 26,000. That's 260x. So I'm hoping that their next 3 IDOs are going to do similar returns, and I'll show you how to get involved with this project. And also too, anyone can do it.